You know, it's actually kind of funny that people say, what is the best remake ever made? Does anyone remember the original The Thing from Another World? No one's heard of that movie? Oh, well, it wasn't the original John Carpenter's Halloween, but guess what? He remade The Thing in 1982. So I guess we can all just agree that this is the best remake ever made. The Thing. Released in 1982, directed by the one and only John Carpenter, who is a master of horror when he did Halloween, and then he was like, I'm gonna remake a movie that I showed in my movie, which is The Thing. And I truly say this to everyone, if you honestly don't like this movie or appreciate what this movie did, I don't know if you really know what this movie is, because it's a classic movie that if you honestly study and watch, changed how much prosthetics and horror and gore can be used in a very thrilling and professional way. Because usually gore and all this kind of stuff is just slashers and gory and not a great story script and all that stuff. This movie had a great script, actors, characters, setting, and the prosthetics and the amazing John Carpenter, and gave us an amazing horror film. This film stars Kurt Russell, Keith David, and the one and only Wilford Brimley, and is about a research team in Antarctica is hunted by a shape-shifting alien that assumes the appearance of its victims. Just like my Conjuring review, most of you probably have seen this movie, so I will be getting into probably major spoilers, especially toward the end of this review, and I really just want to talk about what this movie really did for me, because again, the movie's a classic. Most of you have probably seen this movie. If you've not, go watch this movie. It is awesome. It is a great movie, and the first things first is John Carpenter. He did something in this movie that is just thrilling. He gave us this Antarctica setting, this team of male scientists, pilots, engineers, stuck them in this facility in the freezing cold. When you watch this movie, you can feel how cold this movie is. And then he puts a freaking alien in this movie, and they can turn into any of them, and none of them know who is who, and some of them don't even know it's them. The directing and the setting is absolutely perfect, and this movie does a great job giving all these characters their moments to shine, especially the one and only badass Kurt Russell with that amazing beard and those fluffy brown luckish hair. I love him in this movie. He is a badass. He is the pilot in this movie, and when he takes charge, he takes motherfucking charge. One of my favorite scenes in this movie is when he has that freaking flamethrower and he's testing out everyone's blood. I mean, he is controlling that scene. That scene is one of the most, if not the best scene in the movie. Kurt Russell commands that scene. I mean, everyone in this movie does a really good job. I can't remember all their names and the actors' names and stuff like that. I mean, of course, you have Wilford Brimley. I mean, William Britfree is like amazing. I mean, diabetes. I mean, I love that man. But these characters, we all get their little moments. They have a little tick to them. They all have these moments of the shine. And once this alien shows up, they're fucked. Growing up as a kid, there's one scene in particular that really hurt my soul and heart and kind of gave me some trauma, I'm not gonna lie, is actually the scene where the dog's freaking head just splits open and he starts murdering the other dogs. As a kid, I walked in on the scene, I guess, as a little kid, and it just kind of like haunted me. Ever since then, every time I watch that scene, my heart beats just a little bit faster, because, like, first off, I love dogs, and I hate seeing the dog literally get, like, sprayed down by this gooey stuff, and then it's, like, freaking burning, and it gets sucked into this evil dog. It's low-key gross, but disturbing, but man, oh man, the prosthetics. In 2020, these prosthetics, in 1982, look good than some of the bullshit CGI we get today. The prosthetics are out of this world. The makeup, all of it. It is beautiful, gory, and it is not hold back. Tension is amazing. I'm telling you, these characters and these moments, the score, the boom boom, and the moments of pure horror when they show up, because the movie is so slow and it tells you what these characters are doing and how they're gonna get this mission done, and the movie's always keeping you intrigued of who's who. But when these moments of horror happen, these poor guys, they get fucked. I mean, the prosthetics, they make their eyes pop out and rims ripped apart. I mean, these guys get fucked. I love this movie. It is fantastic horror film on Halloween night. If you've never seen it, please watch it. It is outstanding. Watch this one and not the 2011 shameful piece of poop that is. Watch this amazing remake. I'm gonna give The Thing an A+. John Carpenter was like, hey, this little movie in my other movie, I want to remake that. So that should give you a hint of my next movie review tomorrow. So if you know that reference, then you know what next my video is. Anyway guys, if you guys enjoy this review, and I will see you guys on the next spooky night.